Epiphany is the name of that song. That is from Wolfgang Van Halen, Mammoth as well. And guess what? It's an honor and privilege to welcome onto the show the return of the lead singer of that band, hell, the man that did everything on that particular song when they were in the studio. His name is Wolfgang Van Halen. He joins us this morning. Good morning, Wolfgang. How you doing, man?
How's it going, man? Pleasure to be here.
Hey, man. Thank you for spending some time. We are excited to know that you are coming to town here in just a couple of days. The 22nd, you'll be at the Rev Center, which we are stoked for. I know this tour kicks up here in just a couple of weeks. What are you doing in the downtime in the meantime to get ready?
Just getting ready for it. Looking forward to rehearsal in about a week. And just, it always requires that sort of mental shift into tour mode. So just in the process of doing that.
Wolfgang, you did, of course, all the instrumentation and everything on the album. How did you go about picking the players that you're going to take out with you to play live?
They were all good friends and just musicians that I admired and trusted. That it just seemed like the perfect fit.
So far, so good, too. I mean, you had the opening run with GNR. That's not a bad way to kick things off. How was that for you?
Oh, it was insane. Definitely something you wouldn't... I never had expected to be part of the very first run of the band. But, it was a great time. Everybody on the Guns crew were very supportive and very kind. It was a good time.
Obviously, touring is not something that's new to you, but maybe in a different way. I mean, this is all your music that you put together. How was that feeling going out the first time, starting to play some of these sets and the expectations that you might have, and then the fan feedback? What was that like for you?
Oh, there's nothing like it. At this point, I've been touring for over a decade, but it felt brand new being able to play my own music. It's a really exciting thing to play something that you created yourself and you're very proud of, and to see it resonate with an audience is definitely an experience all on its own.
Rev Center here, when you come to town, pretty big venue. It's bigger than what we have at the NIT. It holds about 2,500 people. Nothing compared to the arena shows that you started things off with GNR. Do you set things up? Do you approach things different from a show perspective when you have to play to a crowd that's in like a football stadium as opposed to a venue, or you just attack every show the same?
Oh, yeah, not at all. Every show to me is the same. As long as there's people there to enjoy it and have a good time, that's all I need. It's just... there's not many differences in my opinion.
First of all, congratulations on the Grammy nomination. That is totally awesome. And first out, boom, you get nominated for a Grammy. Is there an intimidation factor sometimes when people meet you just based on your pedigree and how much experience you've already have, touring in some of the biggest venues in the world?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just a dude, so it's not. I'm just a dude. I'm easy to talk to.
I agree. Yeah, Wolfgang, I just want to be your friend, dude. I just want to hang out with you, and then we can just roast people that talk smack to you online and come up with jokes and bounce backs. It sounds like it'd be a blast.
Yeah, it's a good time, man. It's fun.
That is part of the whole mystique to the thing around Mammoth WVH. You've done such a great job with that. And also, I love the fact that you're just not somebody that'll sit back and take it when, people just jump online and try to, get under your skin. It's just a perfect way to do that. But I do certainly appreciate it, the fact that you're not taking it lying down and you're bouncing back and you're fighting back a little bit. It's good.
Yeah, I pick my battles. There's some that make it very easy to just throw it right back at them because they're clearly just, it's all within. It says more about them than it does about me in any way. But overall, I really like to. I'm very clear in everything that I say and everything I put out there, and I use the best of intentions. So when people try to misconstrue that and muddy my own truth, I very much like to correct it in a funny way or in a serious way.
Either way, we think it's awesome. And of course, I don't know how long you had a bunch of this music put together for your debut album here, but we're in 2022 now. You're about to go out and do a bunch of touring here on this. But I mean, I got to believe that you're not resting on that, and you probably in the process, or maybe even thinking about creating even more new music for Mammoth Wolfgang.
Oh yeah, I'm very excited to find some time this year. I haven't been able to confirm that yet, but we've got a lot of touring to go through, but I'm very much wanting to carve out some time this year and get in the studio to record a second album.
Wolfgang Van Halen joins us. He's going to be in town along with Dirty Honey at the Rev Center. That's coming up on the 22nd of this month. You can grab your tickets at xrock.com. You're a creative dude. I know you've probably written some music. It's pretty well documented that you did everything on this first album. As you look towards the future of Mammoth WVH, do you see yourself challenging yourself again and doing this solo, or do you want to ride or die with the guys that you're taking on the road with you? What do you think?
For the foreseeable future, the guys I'm touring with are going to be the live band. I think what makes this Mammoth is the fact that it is all me, and that's just kind of what started the project. So I guess it's a fun challenge for me to see what I can do. I'm excited to be able to take another stab at this because the first time was such a new, fresh thing. You know, I wasn't even sure if I could sing the lead vocals. So using everything I've learned before, I'm really excited to attack it again.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, you got 2 #1 singles underneath your belt already. Epiphany's rocking its way up the chart. You got a Grammy nom. I think you figured it out, man. You've cracked the code. So congratulations. I know you're going to do a hell of a job. Cannot wait to see you when you come into town here on the 22nd, man. We are geeked for it. Thank you for making sure Boise was one of the stops on the tour. We appreciate that as well. And thank you for the time, man. It was very good to talk to you again.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Yeah, you take care.